This is a song I wrote called "The Potter," and it's about my friend Lynn Barringer and how we met, which was interesting. So on my first tour ever, I was out in Texas. I was playing with a friend of mine, and that friend's drummer's dad lived in Amarillo, and I'd never met him. But we were like, man, we really need a place to crash around Amarillo tonight. And he said, well, let me call Lynn. I said, who? Lynn Barringer. I said, okay. So he called him, and sure enough, he was like, oh, Garrett's sending you? Yeah, you can stay the night. And so we drove up to Amarillo from Abilene and pulled into this stranger's house. And yeah, he was there to greet us and give us a place to sleep for the night and trade stories. And I'll update you on the story as the song goes along. Is that okay? So right before we got there, a couple months before I should say, Lynn's wife had passed away. And we were the first person to stay with him since she passed. Pull up to an old brick house. He walks up and he walks out all alone. Says, hi, welcome home. Reaches out to shake my hand. Familiar face like a long lost friend. He says, hi, I'm Lynn, and y'all come on in. How about a cup of coffee? Let's sit around a while. You tell me about the highways, and I'll ask about the miles. So we went inside, and we sat around the coffee table, and Lynn lit up some cigarettes and some left-handed cigarettes. And we just talked. Got to know each other. So of course I asked, how'd your wife pass? And he said, well, she had a 22-year-long battle with lymphoma. I took care of her. I said, well, what'd you do before? He said, I was a potter. Among other things. Pointed to a plaque he made and talked about his kiln and clay and the glaze he makes. Likes it better that way. Picked it up when she got sick with bills to pay and a job he'd quit just days ago. Guess you never know. 6'5", hunched up Marine with saline bags pushing morphine and some bills to go. Here's some for the road. Stuck inside an old brick house, prison walls, and he can't get out, but he's walking out all over town. Prayed for death not long ago to God himself and the Holy Ghost, but he didn't let go, 'cause who'd feed Ringo? So how about a cup of coffee? Let's sit around a while. You tell me about the highways, and I'll ask about the miles. One day I'll die from something. Just make sure that it's worthwhile. That's a quote from Lynn. So needless to say, we stayed up all night drinking coffee and smoking cigarettes. And we left as friends. Walking out that old brick house, loaded down and headed out. I hugged my friend. See you next time, man. And we'll drink a pot of coffee, and we'll sit around a while. You tell me about the highways, and I'll ask about the miles. Thank you. It's a song called The Potter. And if you look up Lynn Behringer on Instagram, he's weird. He only likes Instagram and Twitter. But if you look him up, you can find all of his pottery online. He sells it and makes it. So that's my gentle plug for my friend from Amarillo.